Kirsten from The Blonde Abroad here. In partnership with Capital One, I'm looking back on 6 years of travel and some amazing bucket list trips from around the globe. Some of you may know that my first solo trip abroad was a grand adventure through Australia, Southeast Asia, and New Zealand about 7 years ago. It was the trip that changed my life forever and inspired me to start The Blonde Abroad. Since then, I've crossed destinations like the Galapagos, Morocco, Seychelles, China, and more off my bucket list. I've even relocated to South Africa and consider Cape Town my home away from home. As you can imagine, being based in one of the farthest destinations on Earth doesn't make for quick flights back to California, or anywhere for that matter. To make those insane long-haul flights more bearable and to afford more of my bucket list travel experiences, I use Travel Rewards credit cards. Whether it's a transcontinental trip, a flight back home to see my family, or a getaway with my girlfriends, earning miles has been a huge bonus to help me afford to travel more. While I started traveling on a budget years ago, I learned how essential it is to build up points that I could redeem for flights, hotels, and more. 2 years ago, I flew myself on points from LA to Bogota, Colombia, and then on to Ecuador to explore the Galapagos Islands. First big trip where I essentially flew business class for free. In the last year, I've flown myself around the world on point. I flew from Hong Kong to LA to see my family, then I flew from LA to Paris over the summer to explore more of the French countryside, and then back to Cape Town, all on points. On numerous trips, I've even upgraded my cheaper economy seat to business class using points. I think that's my favorite use for points, being comfortable on long-haul flights. So that brings me to my next point, the new miles transfer benefit from the Capital One Venture Card. I knew that with the Capital One Venture Card, you were able to earn 2 Venture miles for every dollar spent on any purchase. Not just travel and dining, anything. But with the new miles transfer benefit launching in December, you can now take the Venture miles you've earned from buying literally anything and transfer them directly to one of Venture's travel loyalty programs. That means you can transfer your Venture miles in just a few clicks to over a dozen top airlines. And for every 2 Venture miles, you can exchange them for up to 1.5 airline miles at participating travel loyalty programs. Let me repeat that. You can take the Venture miles that you've earned from buying literally anything and transfer them to a number of participating travel loyalty programs for a value of up to 1.5 airline miles. Don't worry, if figuring out airline award charts isn't your thing, you still have the ability to redeem your Venture miles with no blackout dates on travel-related purchases like hotels, cruises, rental cars, and more. Looking forward, some of the big trips I'm hoping to take in 2019 are totally possible to book on airline miles and with the help of the miles transfer benefit from the Capital One Venture Card. Since basing myself in Cape Town, I've been trying to explore more of the African continent. In the past 2 years, I've traveled to 11 African countries and still feel like I've barely scraped the surface. One destination I can't wait to discover in 2019 is Egypt, and I'm already looking to transfer some of my Venture miles to a partner airline or a business class flight. It's so exciting to know that my everyday purchases are contributing to my travel goals and making it possible for me to take these trips that I've been wanting to do for years. The last point I want to touch on is the perks. The Capital One Venture Card will reimburse you up to $100 for your global entry and TSA PreCheck application, which I highly recommend you take advantage of. Global entry is a must for frequent international travelers. I have global entry, and since it includes TSA PreCheck, it makes getting through airport security a breeze. I get to go through an express lane, leave my shoes on, and I don't even have to take my laptop out of my bag. Venture customers can also earn 10 Venture miles for every dollar spent on thousands of properties, including hotels, boutique properties, and vacation rentals when they pay with their Venture or Venture One card at hotels.com/venture. Moral of the story, there are so many amazing places to explore, whether nearby or abroad. With Travel Rewards, it makes those bucket list trips so much more attainable. New Venture cardholders can earn 50,000 bonus miles when they spend $3,000 on purchases within the first 3 months of account opening. That's enough miles for a one-way business class flight on some airlines. If you're gonna spend the money anyways, you might as well earn rewards that you can redeem for free flights. right? Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I've included a link in the description below with more information on the Capital One Venture Card. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos from around the world. See you next time.